Well, Wesleyan Holiness Church is inviting everyone to a family seminar taking place over the next few days. Some of the topics are warning signs, as well as respecting the wife and loving the husband. Joining me now in the studio to give us some details, we have visiting family counselor, Reverend Heath. Good morning and welcome. Good to have you with us, as well as the pastor of Wesleyan Christian Academy, Wesleyan Holiness Church, Dennis McCoy. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
I said Wesleyan Christian Academy because I know the school and the church is connected, so it just rolled right out of my tongue. But good to have you both here this morning. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Pastor McCoy, let's talk a little bit about why the church has decided to host a seminar surrounding the family and marriage and couples.
Well, we recognize that in this particular day in which we live, that it's important and essential that family units stay together. We're interested in helping Caymanian families in particular to stay together as a unit and accomplish what we consider to be God's objective for families. And so we feel very compelled and called to share that information.
Now, Reverend Heath, you're going to be discussing, I know yesterday was the first seminar that you had, and it's continuing over the next few days. What do you see when it comes to marriages and marrying young, staying in a relationship for such a long time now? It just seems that times have changed a lot for individuals.
Well, times have changed. Of course, marriage issues are similar that they've been for many years. The problem is the lack of commitment. There are not many couples today entering into the marital relationship as they make a vow for life, and many of them are just, if it doesn't work or if things aren't like I thought they would be, we just back out. And that's true in the secular world, but it's also true in the religious world. As a matter of fact, according to George Barna, the percentages are even increasing in the church world as far as the divorce rate.
Well, it's kind of, would you blame it on society and what's taking place? Because you have, you have the couples that are working 24/7,
right,
trying to raise a kid or children, and dealing with their everyday personal lives. Does that have a lot to do with it?
It has an awful lot to do with it. That's why last night we were talking about the warning signals of a crumbling marriage, and we gave 10 issues as to what to look for in a marriage, like constant conflict, immaturity, just a lot of those things. And then tonight we'll be talking about how can I love my wife? And that's a very poignant and a very direct statement that Scripture gives us, and it can happen. It's not conditional. Then tomorrow night we'll be talking about how can I submit to my husband? And these are two major topics that make a difference in a marriage and provide longevity to it. Then on Wednesday night we'll be talking about how to make marriage last forever. And that's what God's plan was when He created marriage. It was for one man, one woman, for one lifetime. And what's happening today because of lack of commitment and because of issues like you say, overwork. We talked about last night, so many people just kind of crisscross each other in their life. One's working one place, one the other, and they hardly have any private, personal time together where they can spend time talking together, communicating, loving each other, and making plans, having fun together. And a lot of things we discussed last night are reasons why, signals for crumbling marriage. So we're trying, this is our 7th time here in the Cayman Islands, and we've enjoyed being here, and we thank God for the opportunity to come and share.
Now, Pastor McCoy, who would you say should attend this? Young couples, older couples, long couples, people that just got married? What's your opinion? Who should really come to these seminars?
I think all couples of all ages should probably come to the seminar, even those that are anticipating marriage. There's a lot of pertinent information being supplied through the seminar that will help couples to recognize whether you're married 1 year, 10 years, or 50 years. If you don't work at marriage, it becomes a serious problem. So I think regardless of age and amount of time together, that couples benefit from hearing the topics and the material that Pastor Heath has to offer.
Okay, give us the details. When is it taking place and where?
It's Monday night, tonight, Tuesday, and Wednesday evening at 7:30 at the Wesleyan Holiness Church in West Bay.
Okay. And also, I know that we put up your website. If they want to get a little bit more information about yourself, they can log on to your website to get more details about yourself and what you do and what you'll be talking about over the next couple of days. Gentlemen, thank you both for being here this morning. We do hope that the community do take advantage of this free seminar that's taking place over the next 3 days at the Wesleyan Holiness Church. Thanks again. Have a great morning.
Thank you, Sheena, for having me.
Absolutely.